Live from Anderson Field on the campus of Marshfield High School. This is boys varsity soccer action between the Marshfield Rams and the Panthers of Whitman-Hanson High School. Both teams come into this game having won their first game by scores of 1-0. Whitman-Hanson was at home and beat Duxbury 2-1. And Marshfield had a 1-0 victory on the road up at Hingham this past Friday. So big matchup here on a beautiful afternoon in Marshfield. We look forward to what should be a really entertaining game. As we talked about during the girls varsity broadcast the other day, the rule changes are the key. We've got, besides the players having to wear masks at all times, we've got limited contact, no direct free kicks, no heading, no corner kicks, no throw-ins, no slide tackles. The boys will be playing 4 20-minute periods as opposed to 2 halves in the past. Gives them time to rest while wearing their masks. And the role of the officials can't be overstated. Their interpretation of these new rules are the key to everything. So plenty of pressure on them. So the game will be played differently, a lot of it on the ground, and we're about ready to get underway. And Peyton Collins, a senior captain from Whitman-Hanson, rolls the ball back and we're underway. Sylvia Marquez with the ball for Whitman-Hanson. Rolls it back to McAlpine, a co-captain. Sends it up into Marshfield territory. It will be out, and we'll have our first kick-in of the day. Going to be handled by Jack Young of Marshfield, who sends it into Owen Madden. Owen Madden's a senior co-captain, tri-captain. And we'll try that again. Owen Madden with the ball. Puts it in play. A little bit of difficulty now. Whitman-Hanson's taking the ball. We're going to have a first set piece of the day. Be an indirect kick that will be taken by Peyton Collins, senior tri-captain of the Whitman-Hanson Panthers. So as mentioned, both teams come in with a win under their belts. Left-handed foot into the box, muscled around a little bit. Ball's loose. Played there by Logan Burns from Marshfield, now back in from Whitman-Hanson. Ball coming up on the right-hand side, played by Alex Hayes. Gets around a defender. Taken over there by Sylvia Marquez from Whitman-Hanson. Whitman-Hanson continues. Peyton Collins standing over the ball with Jacob Donovan. Donovan now over the ball for the indirect kick, for the kick in.
Can't touch the ball. Don't pick it up. Kick it to me. Yeah, it's gonna leave the game.
Referee has to switch out the ball because natural instincts are to touch the ball with the hand, which is not allowed. So another ball coming in now, and Jacob Donovan, a junior from Whitman-Hanson, will strike the ball in. Just underway here at Anderson Field in Marshfield, no score. We're in the 3rd minute. Talking to Coach Turner from Marshfield in his 7th season, he stressed the importance of the kids having fun, that he wanted the kids to have fun and enjoy. It's a 10-game season, a short season. Normally they play 18. He's got a young team, 13 seniors graduated last year from Marshfield. So it's an inexperienced club, but he feels that they've got what it takes to put together a competitive season, indicated by that first win of the season this past Friday.
I allow it.
Marshfield ball here. To be played by Jack Young. Jack Young's a senior defender. Marshfield. Plays the ball up to Nolan Pina. Back to Young and into midfield. Controlled there by Whitman-Hanson's Jacob Donovan and Peyton Collins. And now Marshfield on the move. Alex Hayes with an outlet pass all the way over to Harry Cooley. Cooley sends a ball into the box, going all the way across.
Hey, Mitch, when it's here, you've got to be inside the far post.
Coach Turner yelling out instructions. Whitman-Hanson's going to have a goal kick.
Mark him, Alex. Higher, Alex. Higher. Alex, look right. Don't let it come here. Alex, now you go.
Inside. Good.
Ball being played right beneath us here. And Marshfield comes out with it. Pina with the ball, sends it all the way back to Jack Mitchelson. Now Owen Madden carries, plays the ball into Cooley. Cooley flips the ball in. Nice lead for Luke Toomey. Toomey battling in the box, controls the ball, sends it over to Jack Mitchelson. Going to have a kick in for Marshfield in Whitman-Hanson territory. Now in the 6th minute of play in the first quarter with no score. Marshfield, Whitman-Hanson. Cross now into the box. Played nicely by Alex Hayes. And now Whitman-Hanson on the move to Rocha. Gets the ball out to Nahili. Nahili now on the right-hand side. Taken back nicely by Owen Madden. Defender moves it up to Harry Cooley. Cooley. Oh, we got an offsides. Got an offsides right there. Luke Toomey just a little bit ahead of the play. Whitman-Hanson will take over now. 14 minutes left in the first quarter. We're scoreless from Anderson Field and Marshfield. Try Captain McAlpin, turns it in for Whitman-Hanson. Ball gets returned to him. And he sends it down into Marshfield territory. Played nicely there. And sent back to midfield. Teams kind of feeling each other out early. Ball played really mostly midfield. Stafford for Whitman-Hanson sends it back to Donovan. Donovan looking for Sylvia Marquez out on the left-hand side. Marquez standing over the ball into the corner. Defended nicely there by Baressa. Nahili with a nice run through. Rocha for Whitman-Hanson, just out of the reach of teammate Ethan Fostello. Marshfield with the ball now. With a quick kick in. Mitchelson plays the ball. Back to Jack Young. Jack Young sends it all the way back to Garneau. Garneau looking upfield. He's got some space. Sends it with a quick block there by Peyton Collins. Collins holds on the left-hand side, looking to make something happen. Adjusts his mask. Sends it into Nahili. Now all the way right.
I forgot to mention
We're now in the 9th minute of play in the first quarter. No score between Marshfield and Whitman-Hanson. Alex Hayes sends the ball up. It's going to be picked up there by Cooley. Cooley looking, dancing through the middle, draws 4 defenders. Drawing the contact, comes away with the ball. And now Whitman-Hanson on the move. Nice play by Sylvia Marquez for the high boost. Collins fighting for it there. Nahili with the ball carrying mid. Now deeper into Marshfield with a wild kick that's deflected out of bounds. It'll be a goal kick. Goal kick for Jack Price, senior goalkeeper from Marshfield. Jack Mitchelson now sends it back over. It's played there by Jack Young. Oh, ball played to Cooley. Cooley, the tri-captain, sends it up on the left-hand side from Mitchelson. Mitchelson tries to send it through. It's intercepted there by McAlpin. And McAlpin sends it up. We've got a whistle. It'll be a kick in for Marshfield, for Whitman-Hanson. Coming up on the 10th minute here in the first quarter. Still scoreless. McAlpin, senior tri-captain, kicks it all the way down into the Marshfield end, where it's played there by Madden. Madden sends it all the way back to Jack Price. Price controls, sends an outlet for Baressa. Baressa now looking up, has a little bit of room, sends it, and it's going to be intercepted there by Donovan. Ball, Donovan plays it wisely off of Alex Hayes. Whitman-Hanson will maintain possession. Game starting to open up just a little bit. Just under 10 minutes played in the first quarter. Donovan now, the junior, sends it back to Chitlowski. Sends it all the way across the field where it's played there and now challenged by Mitchelson. Jack Young comes away with the ball. Pina with a nice spin around move. And that draws the contact that's going to get Marshfield an indirect kick from midfield. Ball played by Owen Madden. Madden over to Garneau. Garneau plays it over to Burns. Burns over to Baressa. Baressa down the sideline with a quick burst of speed. Sends in a ball down low. It's wide open there and then quickly defended. Still loose in the box. Bit of a scramble there. Luke Toomey had a whack at it. And now Sylvia Marquez tries to control. And it's sent out by Donovan. It's going to be out of bounds. It'll be a Marshfield kick in. Just below us here at midfield. Baressa sends it in nicely to Pina. Pina now in the ball to Toomey. Ball's loose to a very mysterious number 18, who I don't have a name on. Now Marshfield maintains possession, coming across midfield. Baressa looking, had the ball a lot, the junior defender. Sends it all the way back to Madden. Madden over to Pina, midfield, taking a look. Very talented with the ball at his feet. Sends it back to Garneau. Garneau sees some daylight, sends it up over to Cooley. Cooley now turns. Stopped there, challenged by Chitlowski, who takes the ball away. And now carries over to Collins. Collins now with the ball at his feet, blocked nicely there by Marshfield's Madden.
Handball, right?
Calling a handball.
Handball against them. Ref, in the ball's in. Ref, can you explain that?
Coach Turner looking for an explanation from the official, who determined the ball was high. Called a handball, but the ball was high up on the arm. The coach was looking for an interpretation. So ball going to be played there by the Whitman-Hanson goaltender, Randy Elfman. Gives it a ride. Sends it out to midfield where it's controlled there by Nahili. Nahili sending it back. We'll get some contact there. It's going to continue to be Whitman-Hanson ball. We're just under 7 minutes now left in the first quarter. Still scoreless. Ball's going to be played in by tri-captain McAlpin. Whitman sends it deep down the sideline. That's going to be out of bounds. It'll be Marshfield ball to be played by Jack Young, senior defender. He plays the ball in to Owen Madden, senior co-captain. Madden sends it back. Young sends it to midfield. It's picked up there by Cooley. Cooley. Now, ball sent down to Peyton Collins. Collins throws the ball over, but still waiting to see what comes of this. Now back on Collins' feet. He's defended there nicely by Mitchelson, who takes it away and rolls the ball out to midfield, where it's controlled by Whitman-Hanson. Pass in, taken away there by Burns from Marshfield. Ball's alive at midfield. Controlled there by DeRocha. DeRocha, Sylvia Marquez. Got another handball. Ball skipped up and hit Burns in the elbow.
Can't touch the ball with your hands. You know the ball, guys.
Yeah.
Are you spraying him down?
And just the natural tendency of any player is to pick the ball up with your hands, to set it. And every time it happens, there's going to be a whistle, and they're going to have to bring in a new ball that's been sanitized. Watching the sanitation process even as I speak. So ball now in quickly. Opportunity for Whitman-Hanson. Played out there by DeRocha. He's challenged. Ball goes all the way over now to Fostello. Fostello sends it wider. And now Marshfield on the move with Pina. Pina looks to control, settle it down, sends it back to Madden. Madden sends it over to Young. Rolls all the way back to Garneau. Garneau takes a look, he's got some room. And goes by one defender. Stopped at the second. It's taken there by DeRocha for Whitman-Hanson. And now taken back. It's Collins with the ball. Sends it in off the back of one of his plays, and now retrieved by Marshfield. Collins with the left foot sends away. Very close to an own goal there. Whitman-Hanson starting to put on some pressure. Collins with the ball at his feet. Stopped there nicely by Jack Young. Jack Young able to stop Collins. Ball now still back in the Marshfield zone, being retrieved there by Mitchelson, who turns around. And now it's played by Fostello for Whitman-Hanson. Sends it in on net, where Jack Price is able to take control of it and looks to roll the ball out on his left side. Ball played now to midfield. We're looking for Cooley. Cooley catches the back of Jacob Donovan's foot, and we have a shoe loose on the field. Ball whistled down. With just under 3 minutes to play here in the first quarter, still scoreless from Anderson Field, Marshfield High. A beautiful afternoon.
Going open. Go away. Going more this way, more this way.
Alex Chichlowski Jr. plays the ball in for Whitman-Hanson. It's retrieved there by Alex Hayes. Alex Hayes plays it over to Burns. And Burns plays it back to Owen Madden. Madden with the ball at his feet, sends it in with the left foot. Up to Mitchelson, down the sideline for Toomey. Toomey controls, looks, finds Alex Hayes. Open on the right. Hayes with the ball at his feet. Burns now. And here comes Whitman-Hanson on a counter. It's Nahili coming across midfield. It's going to be intercepted there by Jack Young. Ball now back into the Marshfield zone. We're under 2 minutes. So clock is now in the hands of the official. We haven't had too many stops along the way here, so I would imagine these last 2 minutes will be fairly true. Ball played all the way back now to Sean McAlpin. Sends it all the way down into the Marshfield box. It's taken away there by Alex Hayes. Pretty optimistic attempt there from Whitman-Hanson. Jack Price will take the ball. We'll have a goal kick. Imagine we're inside of a minute. Ball played in. Owen Madden. Madden plays it to Burns. Burns back to Jack Young, who plays it off of the Whitman-Hanson defender. We're just about closing seconds of this first period. Ball's in. A little miscommunication there between the two Marshfield defenders, and now Whitman-Hanson looks to play it in quickly. Some danger with a quick shot, quick turnaround over the net, through the goalpost, where Jack Price will play it. Price plays it in quickly to Owen Madden. Madden sends it up to midfield where he finds Harry Cooley. Cooley looking now for Luke Toomey, where it's intercepted there for Whitman-Hanson. Back to McAlpin, tri-captain for Whitman-Hanson. That's going to do it for the first quarter. We've had no score. A pretty entertaining first quarter. Teams catch a quick break here, get a chance to walk away a little bit and pull down their mask. It's a really interesting situation that we've got with these players, with all the different rule adaptations. And you can definitely see that there are still times where the coaches are having to question the officials to get a better understanding of the way some of these things are being interpreted. Beyond just having to wear masks, again, you know, the whole goal is to limit the contact with the ball, and the contact between players makes for a very different game. Ball needs to be played on the ground. You can still send balls into the air, but you can't head the ball. It becomes very important to be able to trap the ball, kill it with your body, and get it down to your foot. But without heading, which is a natural instinct for these guys that have been playing, you know, since they were little kids, taught to head a ball. There's also no throw-ins, as we've mentioned, no corner kicks. Everything has to be indirect. It has to be played by another offensive player before it can go to goal. No throw-ins, as we've mentioned, no slide tackles. It's in terms of contact for the defenders, it's all about positioning. You're not really allowed to body up somebody. You're not able to go shoulder to shoulder, and everything becomes in the interpretation of the officials. So very challenging. Nonetheless, these two teams were both able to win their first games, as mentioned at the top. Marshfield up on the road in Hingham on Friday with a 1-0 victory, and Whitman-Hanson moved to 1-0 with a victory over Duxbury by a score of 2-1. The goal scorers for Whitman-Hanson in that one were Jack Allen and Peyton Collins. We've got other broadcasts coming up. We have on Thursday, we're going to have a broadcast of the girls soccer team, the varsity team, who'll be playing Silver Lake. That's at 4 o'clock. Hope you can join us then. We're broadcasting all of the boys and girls varsity soccer games, and hope you'll be able to join us through the course of the year. It's a 10-game season, followed by a league tournament. There will be no state tournament this year, so no playoff per se, other than within your conference. So that's a big change too. And in talking to Coach Turner, he had a great appreciation for the fact that these kids came out, worked really hard to make this team, even though there's no state tournament to look forward to at the end. So they're proud to be a part of something. And he was very pleased with what he had seen come together when they were training, and very pleased with the effort on Friday for the victory up at Hingham. So we'll see if this if scoring commences in the second period here of a 0-0 draw. 20 minutes of time for this second period. The teams will be switching sides, which matters today because of the sun. Marshfield now, Jack Price will be stepping into the sunlight down there to my right.
Hey, settle them down. Come on. Back filler down. Let's settle us down.
And so that becomes an additional challenge.
We're fired up and getting our heads. They want us yelling at each other. They want us.
Maddie out here. Come on, we've got the ball. Colby, wider. You want to get him behind them.
Junior, we're going to try and get him behind that back outside.
Enjoy yourself, Alex McKay.
All right, we're underway here in the second quarter. Pina plays the ball back to Garneau, who plays it over to Tracy, who just entered the game. Ball comes all the way back to Owen Madden, who sends it craftily over to Alex McKay, who just entered the game. McKay sends the ball up. Tapped in there by Hamilton. Well, we just had another incident where the player just naturally reaches down to touch the ball to set it, and as we continue to say, that is a no-no. We swap out the ball at that point, so each time the official has to hit the electronic whistle and restart. Fostello now plays it in for Whitman-Hanson. Got some contact there. Plays to the ground. Fighting for territory here early in the second period of the draw, 0-0. Ball played nicely there by McKay into the Whitman-Hanson zone, all the way back to their goaltender. Casually almost taken away there by Loria from Marshfield. Opportunistic there, almost made something happen. And now here comes Collins for Whitman-Hanson. Senior tri-captain sends the ball back into the Marshfield defense. It's played there nicely by Garneau. Garneau sends it over to Tracy. And coming all the way back was Loria to relieve some of the pressure. And now here comes Whitman-Hanson again, led by Collins. Collins back to Sylvia Marquez. Ball now played out. Whistle there just for the contact from Whitman-Hanson. Ball's played in by Marshfield. A long ball played all the way down to Loria. Loria has the ball taken away by Whitman-Hanson's defender, Jack Allen. Check that, Jacob Donovan. And now Marshfield will kick the ball in. Ryan Tracy plays the ball in. Cooley, it's intercepted there by Collins, who sends it away with a left foot. Retrieved there by Madden. Very calmly sends it back over, all the way back. Ball goes in. Past Jack Price. Will have a kick in from the corner for Whitman-Hanson. So what normally would have been a corner will now be played as an indirect kick from the corner by Nahili for Whitman-Hanson. Standing over the ball with the sun in his eyes, trying to see where his teammates are. Officials have a stop and play here, having a conference. See who's got what there. Coach Turner from Marshfield looking on, trying to make sense of it. This is part of the challenge, is you get officials that might have different views of how a rule is interpreted, working it out together. not necessarily communicating it, but we know a decision's been made. So here we go from the corner to the right of Jack Price, Marshfield goalie. Nahili there with the ball on his feet, comes around, sends it nicely to Collins in the box. Collins with the left foot goes through the uprights for football, off the field house and into the parking lot. Jack Price has a goal kick for Marshfield. Played there by Madden. Madden, the senior, sends it up with the left foot all the way back where it's played by Chiklowski. Collins pressing. Garneau from Marshfield with the left foot back to Price. Price plays it, back out. Now back into the box. Dangerous right now. And relieving the pressure there is Pina, who's tripped. I think we're going to see a card here. That's going to be a yellow.
Hey, Brad, what about the deliberate trip? No, nothing there?
21, Ethan, watch tight, Jaden.
Junior.
Coach questioning the severity of the foul there. Pina was headed away and he's definitely tripped there, so we've got a yellow card to Whitman-Hanson. Ball to be played by Marshfield here in the 5th minute in the 2nd period. Ball played up by McKay. And now some pressure being applied by Evans, Liam Evans. And McAlpin from Whitman-Hanson able to play it over the goaltender, where he'll have a goal kick. Sylvia Marquez sends the ball up the sideline, goes out of bounds. Now to be played back in by Garneau.
Stay on the ball, guys.
Just under 15 minutes remain in the 2nd period, and a scoreless tie between Marshfield High and Whitman-Hanson. Garneau sends the ball all the way down. Cooley looks to take advantage of that. Challenges. Put some pressure on. Nice play there by Ryan Tracy, who gets tripped as he comes through the crowd. It'll be a Marshfield kick in. Nolan Pina stands over the ball, one of the tri-captains from Marshfield High. He's a senior. Offense is spread out in front of him. Takes a shot at it. It's blocked by the Whitman-Hanson defense, who sends it away, trying to set loose Nahili. Owen Madden able to play that nicely. Had Nahili right on his back, but he's able to take the ball, take control. He looks upfield now. Plays the ball over. Cooley gets the ball sent away by McAlpin. Sends it out of bounds, and we will have a kick in for Marshfield. Bilodeau from Marshfield stands over the ball. The sophomore sends the ball in with a right foot over to Burns. Burns with a heavy right foot there that gets deflected. Ball's going to cross the goal line. And we'll have a goal kick from Randy Elfman, the senior from Whitman-Hanson. Sends it out to midfield. It's played there by Collins. Taken away briefly by Loria. Marshfield sets, sends it back into the Whitman-Hanson zone. It's played there by Evans. Evans looking. Had a good opportunity there for Bilodeau. Able to get a shot off. Gets deflected by the Whitman-Hanson defense. We're going to have another corner. Indirect kick for Marshfield. Seems like the officials have changed their mind and awarded a goal kick for Whitman-Hanson. Ball played to McAlpin. Plays it over with the right foot for Chikowski. Over on the left-hand side, ball sent deep, looking for Sylvia Marquez, ends up in the Whitman-Hanson bench. Ryan Tracy standing over the ball for Marshfield. Plays it into Burns. Back to Tracy. Sends it all the way back to Garneau, who sends it back to Jack Price. The man on him quick. He's able to play it out to Hamilton. Tracy now sending it up the sideline. Pursuit there from Evans. Evans putting some pressure on the Whitman-Hanson defense. He's able to turn it around. Now we've got Marshfield with a quick break here. Crafty from Cooley. Cooley carrying the ball. Couldn't get through that third Whitman defender. And now Nahili for Whitman-Hanson finds Collins. Collins at midfield. Looking to send away some offense here. Collins over to Sylvia Marquez. Marquez standing, looking, finds somebody. Oh, he finds he finds Evans from Marshfield. Evans sends it over to Cooley. Cooley looks very calmly. Sends it over to Loria. Back to Cooley. Ball goes into the box. Played there by Bilodeau. Bilodeau sends it all the way back to McKay. McKay with the left foot right into the box. Contact there. And played out of bounds by Jacob Donovan from Whitman-Hanson. We will have a Marshfield kick in. Coming up on the halfway mark of the second period in a scoreless tie between Marshfield High and Whitman-Hanson. Cooley plays the ball in to Hamilton. Hamilton sends it back to Loria. Loria with the right foot low. Save, rebounds, put in the net by Bilodeau. Matt Bilodeau, the sophomore, able to put in the rebound. Marshfield draws first blood here. A 1-0 lead over Whitman-Hanson. Bilodeau is right on the spot, able to just pound home a rebound here. We'll see how that changes the complexion of the game if things open up a little bit. Ball's being played in by Sylvia Marquez. So Marshfield able to score halfway through the second period. 1-0 Marshfield Rams. Can have a restart now. Ball's played in. Nahili. Some really good effort from Bilodeau there. He's been hustling and he certainly worked for that one.
Alex, that's good. Just leave it.
Costello for Whitman-Hanson. Looking to play the ball in.
Yep, just shield it, just screen it. You're perfect now.
Well, you all set or you need to?
Yeah, I'm gonna
Ball's back in, played by McAlpin, sends it into the middle where it's played there by Madden. Marquez goes and takes a little trip there. Gonna have a kick in here for Whitman-Hanson. Senior Peyton Collins stands over the ball. Marshfield sets up as close to a wall as they can. Something resembling a wall. I think they're going to be moved and spread out a little bit. You can't have a wall. That's another one of the changes. There needs to be spacing between the defenders. So that's a big difference. So Collins readies. Players are to be 6 feet apart. Official trying to gain control as the team's jockey for position here. Collins.
Look at your marker, not at the ball.
Stands over, and Jack Price makes a great save off of a nice bid by Nahili. Collins bluffed the shot. Nahili stepped forward, curved one into Jack Price, who was equal to the task. sends it away here. Tracy plays the ball off of Collins. Good substitutions now. Coming in for Marshfield. DePasquale, Matt DePasquale's coming in for Garneau. And Campbell will be coming in for Loria. James Campbell, the junior, comes in for Colby Loria. Had some good minutes there. Garneau certainly has had the ball on his foot a number of times here, so he'll get a chance to get a little bit of rest. Marshfield challenging for the ball at midfield.
Great job, Faye.
Hamilton playing the ball nicely. Hamilton sticks his nose in there and comes away with the ball. Now Whitman-Hanson coming back. We've got DeRocha. DeRocha carrying the ball. Sylvia Marquez waiting. DeRocha comes all the way back to Jaklowski. Jaklowski carries, sends it over to Nahili. Nahili confident with the ball on his foot. Send it over to King. Check that, Fostello. Got an injured player on the field for Whitman-Hanson. They kick the ball out of bounds so they can get a stop and play and get the injured player attended to. I didn't see what happened on the opposite side of the field there. But the player is down, and Whitman-Hanson kicked the ball out of bounds to stop play. The injured player is Jacob Donovan. He's up on his feet. Seems to be shaking it off, getting some attention. Jacob Donovan, a junior. And we'll take a seat. We'll have a quick substitution for him. The stop and play, about 6 minutes left in the second period. Marshfield with a 1-0 lead. Got Cooley with the ball for Marshfield. Opportunity sent away Whitman-Hanson by Whitman-Hanson. Nahili with the ball, takes a turn, moves up to midfield. It's intercepted there very nicely by Hamilton. Belcher for Whitman-Hanson, defended nicely there by DePasquale, who gets the ball all the way up now to Pina. Pina was taken down at midfield, no call, no electronic whistle there. Cooley handles the ball, cuts through the middle, smoothly. Taken away there by Stafford for Whitman-Hanson. Stafford over to Collins. Collins confidently brings the ball through midfield, challenged there by Cooley. Fostello sends it up. Intercepted there by Marshfield, and we'll have a kick in at midfield.
Guys, come on, let's get some more energy.
James, closer here, James.
Ball sent in by McAlpin. Sent back out by Matt DePasquale. Owen Madden challenged there by Nahili. And they rule a push on Owen Madden. And we'll have a ball about 5 feet outside of the box here, played by Whitman-Hanson. These are dangerous, dangerous spots, even with the indirect kick. Teams are figuring out how to play the ball in with a little bit of deception as to who's actually going to take it. And right now you've got Stafford and Collins for Whitman-Hanson deciding how this will be played. Collins sends in with the left foot, pushed away nicely by Jack Price. He's headed for the far post. He's able to stretch out, push it out of bounds.
He didn't touch it. Sub, sir.
Officials trying to decide where the ball's going to be played in.
Jack, just play, sample, Jack! Jack, just play!
Get some dispute over whether Jack Price actually touched the ball. From where I sat, he did.
Ref, you've made your call, right?
They've got to make a call. Price definitely touched the ball. Now the officials shoo away Peyton Collins from Whitman-Hanson. He's weighing in on this topic. Clock is stopped with 3 minutes and 41 seconds left. We've ruled it's a Marshfield ball, and it's a goal kick, and Price looks to play it in quickly. Sends it all the way over. Oh, a little too quickly for the officials' liking. He wants the ball played from where the ball went and was directed in. We'll get it all worked out. Logan Burns plays the ball now over to McKay. McKay looks up and with the left foot sends it down. Just outside of Pina's reach. He's able to play the ball. It'll be Whitman-Hanson bringing the ball in. 3.5 minutes left here in the second period. Marshfield clinging to a 1-0 lead on a goal by Matt Bilodeau, sophomore.
Just sit in front of him. Matthew, Logan in front of him. Yep, Matthew behind him.
Marshfield contesting every inch of ground here as best they can. Whitman looks to play it in their own end. Collins sends it up with a strong left foot, played by Marquez, who played it off of his head, which we know we are not allowed to do this year. Natural instincts were for him to push that ball forward with his head, but cannot do that this year. So Marshfield will play the ball. It's Madden. Owen Madden comes to midfield, directs it to Pina. Pina. Burns for Marshfield, back to Madden. Madden sends it up the side to the goal scorer, Bilodeau. Bilodeau with the ball at his feet. Sophomore moving with confidence, sends it back to Madden. Well, Madden's pass briefly intercepted by Marquez, who now moves the ball around. Tracy sends up a right foot. Jack Price able to get a hand on it. Price able to save the day there. Ball was headed into the corner, got his hand on it, able to push it over the net. Now Collins for Whitman-Hanson with a right foot, looking for Marquez. Chests the ball forward. Here comes Marshfield, looking to break, looking for a counterattack here. Whitman-Hanson, Collins seems to be everywhere. Taken away nicely by Tracy. Back and forth we go. Stafford brings down the ball nicely over to Collins. Collins carries the ball to the left. The left foot now for Nahili. Nahili looked to bring it back to Collins. Marshfield sends it to midfield. Battle there. Stafford going up against Di Pasquale. DeRocha for Whitman-Hanson comes away with it. Sends it up with the left for Collins. Collins plays it off of the Marshfield defender, Di Pasquale. Will have a kick in for Whitman-Hanson. We're inside of 2 minutes in the second period here with Marshfield with a 1-0 lead over Whitman-Hanson.
Hey, that should be Owen. Yep. Ryan Tracy, you're too far in.
Price able to snatch the ball out of the air. Sends it over to Di Pasquale. Sends it up to midfield. Collins battling there with Cooley.
Matt, wider now.
Cooley falls to the ground. And that's going to do it for the first half here. The second period's come to an end. We had a goal, the only goal of the game, by Marshfield's Bilodeau, Matt Bilodeau, sophomore. Able to put home a rebound to take a 1-0 lead. Coach Turner getting the troops out onto the field. Come up with a plan for the second half to protect that lead and hopefully add to it. So Marshfield 1, Whitman-Hanson Panthers 0 at the half. We'll send it back to the studio. Be back for second half action.
Run the start! Let's go, Panthers! Run the start, Panthers!
Good. We're back. Second half action. David Snow with you on Marshfield Cable Television. On the campus of Marshfield High, Anderson Field. Marshfield with a 1-0 lead coming into the second half against Whitman-Hanson. Both teams come into this game with wins under their belt in their first games of the season. And we're underway in the second half. DeRocha playing the ball back to McAlpin. McAlpin sends it up on the right-hand side to Osorio. Osorio carrying, sends it deep into the Marshfield end where Jack Price picks it up, takes a look, looks to see where he'll start this drive here from Marshfield. Pina sends it all the way down. He's looking for Luke Toomey. Luke Toomey's got a step, controls the ball just outside of the box, now in the box, sends it over nicely with a quick shot by Logan Burns. Controlled by Randy Elfman, Whitman goaltender. We got another opportunity now for Cooley, who sends the ball in. Looking for Bilodeau, the goal scorer. Taken away nicely by Collins. Stafford now sends it away. Bodied in there by Will Garneau. Ryan Tracy battling along the sideline there, sophomore. Now Whitman-Hanson's going to play it, and it'll be Jaden Stafford. Stafford back to Collins. Collins sends it to midfield. Nahili handles the ball on his foot. DeRocha with the ball for Whitman-Hanson. Carries through a few Marshfield defenders, gets it out to midfield. Ball picked up there by Luke Toomey from Marshfield. Something on the horizon here. He's looking for Jack Mitchelson. Jack's able to play the ball just out, and we'll have a kick in for Whitman-Hanson. Ball being retrieved by Ethan Fostello for Whitman-Hanson, freshman on the varsity club. Marshfield defends that one tightly.
Oh my God!
Got a call against Marshfield. Coach Turner not happy with that one. We're just underway in the second half. Couple minutes in, Marshfield with a 1-0 lead. Goal scorer for Marshfield, Matt Bilodeau. In the second period, put the Rams up 1-0. Osorio looking to play for Whitman-Hanson. Ball went out. Now Marshfield's going to play it in. Jack Young waiting for the signal to play it back in. He sends it into Burns. Burns over to Pina. Pina carries it across. Nolan Pina, senior. Trying to connect there with Toomey. Sent away by Collins. Now handled, quickly taken away by Nahili. Nahili for Whitman-Hanson looking to make something happen. Jack Price steps out, picks it up, skips it along the ground over to Tracy. Ryan Tracy, sophomore. Sends it up to midfield to Cooley. Cooley now over to Bilodeau, the goal scorer. Bilodeau stepping into midfield. Gets around two defenders. Sends it back. Pina sends it into midfield. Toomey there. Rights the ball. Looking for Bilodeau. Picked up there by Elfman. Panther goalie. Senior confidently looking into the sun, trying to find a safe outlet. Drops it into almost midfield. Played there by Nahili. Nahili. Ball back to the foot of DeRocha, all the way back to Collins. Pino working hard for Marshfield there, gets the ball over to Burns. Collins takes it from him. Collins looks up with the left foot, looking to send somebody away. Steered away nicely by Jack Young. Now here's a chance. Osorio from Whitman-Hanson is met there. We got Jack Mitchelson carrying across midfield, looking to make something happen. He's got a man right there, sends it over on his left-hand side to Jack Young. Young to Burns. Burns to Pina. Marshfield passing the ball nicely. Pina sends it in. He shoots. He scores! From just under 40 yards out, senior Nolan Pina doubles the Marshfield lead to 2-0. First looked to make a pass, saw an opening there, was able to hammer one in from about 40 yards out. Caught Randy Elfman off guard. Marshfield now with a 2-0 lead. Goal scored just in the 5th minute of the 3rd period. So we'll see if that gets things started for Whitman-Hanson. Situation becomes a little more desperate at this point. Collins handles the ball over to DeRocha. Taken away there by Cooley. Cooley sending it in. McAlpin. McAlpin sends it up. Nahili plays it. Challenged there by the goal scorer Pina, and then he bodies Pina. McAlpin called for the foul there. Maybe a little bit of frustration. Owen Madden plays it over to Ryan Tracy. Tracy sends it all the way into the box. Now it's coming away. Oh, we just had a headed ball and they didn't even stop the play. That's twice. Whitman-Hanson on the march nonetheless. Mysterious number 18 sends it in on a cross. Played away nicely by Ryan Tracy, very calmly. Sends the ball to midfield. Now McAlpin, the senior, sends it all the way back to Elfman. Elfman plays it back to McAlpin. McAlpin's a junior. Chitlowski sends the ball into the air. Stopped briefly by the Marshfield defense. Now the ball's Jaden Stafford over to Nahili. Panthers on the attack. Will be whistled there for an offsides. Marshfield with the ball. Ryan Tracy sends him away. Ball goes deep into the Whitman-Hanson zone. McAlpin plays it and just stares it aside safely as he had Luke Toomey breathing down his neck. Marshfield definitely getting the better of play right now. Toomey, ball in. Looks, makes it past to Pina. Second goal scorer for Marshfield. Kicks it in again from distance. About the same distance as before. Steers it to the left of Elfman. Elfman, the senior goaltender for Whitman-Hanson. Goal kick, steering into the sun. We're in the 8th minute here in the 3rd period. Time's a wasting if you're a Whitman-Hanson player. Down 2 goals. Osorio bringing the ball down the sideline. Challenge there by Pina. Pina's been everywhere in this second half. A couple long shots, one of them connecting for a goal. So the 2 goal scorers were Pina and Bilodeau for Marshfield, leading to this 2-0 lead. Whistles abound everywhere right now. Just outside a 12-minute mark. 12 minutes remaining in this 3rd period. Confusion as to why the whistle was blown. Waiting to see what the call is here. Calling it a handball. Well, either way, you're going to have an unhappy coach there. In this case, it's the Whitman-Hanson coach. Got a call for handball, and Whitman-Hanson at least has retrieved possession. Played by Fostello. Fostello up for Osorio. Osorio carries, sends it over to Nahili. Can't handle the pass. Sent away by Pina. Now all the way back to Chitlowski. over Collins. Collins taken away nicely by Ryan Tracy. Ryan Tracy up to Bilodeau. Bilodeau got plenty of space, looking to make some. He's going to try to beat the defender there. All the way down, sends it across, hits, just ticks the crossbar and goes out. We'll have a goal kick for Whitman-Hanson. 11 minutes remain now in the third period. Marshfield with a 2-0 lead over Whitman-Hanson. Marshfield looking to go 2-0 on the season. Whitman-Hanson 1-0 coming into the game. If things don't turn around, they could be taking their first loss of the season. Plenty of time left though. Burns from Marshfield sends it all the way back to Jack Young. Jack Young fighting, some contact there. And the call goes against Marshfield. All right. Whitman-Hanson plays it back in. Nahili at midfield. Nahili's looking, trying to send somebody away. A little miscommunication there. Osario was going to be offsides and was ruled offsides. Marshfield now. Ball never really started. The officials looking for the ball to go into play at a certain line. Blew the play dead. Marshfield plays it in. Craftily. Burns. Challenged at midfield. Call for a push. It's substitutions coming into the game for Marshfield. Baressa, the junior. He's coming in for Ryan Tracy, who had some quality minutes, sophomore. Playing well. So Baressa in for Marshfield. Owen Madden standing over the ball. Sends it over to Jack Young. Jack Young back to Owen Madden. Madden over to Pina. Pina sends it back to Garneau. Garneau now into Baressa, just into the game, moving down the sideline. Craftily gets it to Bilodeau. Bilodeau reverses the ball, where it's taken away there by Nahili. Nahili looking for Collins. Collins taking on 3 Marshfield defenders. Challenged by Bilodeau, who takes the ball away, but we've got a call, and the call goes against Collins for obstruction. Collins tried to take on 3 defenders there. Marshfield came away with the ball. Pina stands over it now. Got 8.5 minutes left here in the third period. Marshfield Rams 2, Panthers of Whitman-Hanson nothing. Pina sends in a ball right into the box. Defended nicely there by Chiklowski. Going to have a corner here for Marshfield. The corners now, as we continue to say, are of an indirect variety. Ball played in to Cooley. Cooley sends it in nicely into the box. McAlpin almost put it in his own net off of his body. We'll have another corner on the opposite side for Marshfield. So McAlpin, in an effort to bring the ball down in the box, almost put it into his own net. But disaster was averted for him. 7.5 minutes left in the third quarter. Pina standing over the ball for Marshfield. Scored the second Marshfield goal. And he plays it over to Burns. Burns sends it into the box. There's a whistle. Call goes against Marshfield. Not sure exactly what it was. It was ruled that he stepped out. So McAlpin's going to play the ball in. Sean McAlpin, junior tri-captain. Logan Burns comes and takes that ball away. Burns was the goal scorer for Marshfield in Friday's victory over Hingham. Got more substitutions coming in for Marshfield now. McKay, Hamilton, and Loria coming in for Bilodeau. Jack Young, and Nolan Pena. Appreciative crowd down beneath us, cheering on the three Marshfield players coming in to get some oxygen. Just outside of 6 minutes left in the third period. 2-0 Marshfield over Whitman-Hanson. McAlpin now sends the ball to midfield, looking to make something happen. Osorio couldn't connect, but he's going to play the ball in. Nahili confidently at midfield, looking to send away Stafford. Stafford now being defended by Baressa. Baressa able to build some distance. Nice work by Baressa. Nahili now. A little stumble there, and it's taken away by Loria. Loria has plenty of real estate now. He's got Cooley on his left and Toomey on his right. Toomey with the ball. Looking to send it through. Cooley to quick shot. Beautiful save by Elfman. Really nice passing there from Marshfield, appreciated by the coach and the fans below. Cooley with a great opportunity, using his speed to break through. Elfman equal to the task, able to make the save. Collins ready to put he just touched the ball. Collins sends it down the sideline, looking for Nahili. Nahili with Garneau battling. Some good sportsmanship there. Nahili picking up Garneau. I don't even know if that's allowed. So Garneau standing over the ball. Got a substitute coming in for Whitman-Hanson. That's the stop and play. It'll be Shane Belcher coming in for Peyton Collins. Nope, check that. Collins is not coming out. It's DeRocha, the senior. Dalton DeRocha comes out of the game. Shane Belcher, the junior, comes in for Whitman-Hanson. Ball is in. 4 minutes left in the third period. Marshfield with a 2-0 lead. Here's Cooley from Marshfield. Intercepted here by Whitman-Hanson. Collins sending the ball up for Nahili. Nahili looking for Stafford. Stafford's harassed there by Hamilton from Marshfield. Cooley plays it over to Loria. Loria with the ball on his feet. He's defended nicely there by Chiklowski. We've had a whistle that wasn't picked up, and two players still battling for the ball. Alex Chitlowski, Jr., standing with Belcher. Belcher rolls it over. Ball played to Collins. Collins turns to Nahili, back to Collins. Collins looks to send. Oh, we had an offsides. Had a couple players from Whitman-Hanson that were offside on that one. The official had his arm up. Just inside of 3 minutes remaining here in the third period. Game coming to you from Marshfield High. The Marshfield Rams leading 2-0 over the Panthers of Whitman-Hanson. Here's Cooley on the march. Cooley working against Doty, moves quickly past, all through the Whitman-Hanson defense. All that was left was the goaltender, and Elfman was equal to the task. Randy Elfman making another big stop to keep the game still within distance here for Whitman-Hanson. Nice stop by Randy Elfman. What can you say about Cooley, who's been everywhere? Worked his way through 3 defenders there with only the goalie to beat, and Elfman able to stop that one. So we're inside of 2 minutes now. Gonna have a substitution for Marshfield. Into the game comes James Campbell. Jack Mitchelson comes out. We're inside of 2 minutes. Referee has the time on his watch.
Brian, wide up, Brian. This is a direct kick, guys. Direct.
Had 1 goal scored in this quarter. That was by Nolan Pina. Cooley seems to be everywhere. Ball played away, and here comes Collins for Whitman-Hanson, looking to send Sylvia Marquez away. Collins again with the ball. Brings it forward to Chklowski. Chklowski over to 18. Pushed away there by Will Garneau. He's getting a little chippy over there. Alex McKay able to work the ball. Hamilton from Marshfield. Collins muscles him down. Hamilton back. Nahili. Taken away by Owen Madden. Owen Madden to Cooley. Cooley with a nice move to get past the Whitman-Hanson defender. That's going to do it in the 3rd quarter. Solid quarter for the Rams, doubling their lead on a goal from Nolan Pina after 3 quarters. Got the Marshfield Rams with a 2-0 lead over Whitman-Hanson. So we'll have a brief break here. Players will compose themselves, get ready for the final period.
Quick, get a drink if you need one.
Goal scorers again, Matt Bilodeau, sophomore, scored in the 2nd period, giving Marshfield the 1-0 lead, and then followed with the goal by Pina in this 3rd period that just commenced, just finished. Marshfield with a 2-0 lead going into this final period, looking to improve on their record to 2-0. Pretty entertaining game. The real estate's being fought for at every turn. Bordering on chippy towards the end of that 3rd quarter. As much as the officials are trying to keep the game from getting physical and there being contact, it's unavoidable. And the game's taken on a really fierce competition. So we're standing by here. We have a broadcast coming up on Thursday at 4 p.m. The girls varsity will be playing Silver Lake here at Anderson Field. And we hope you can join us for that one. Also, there'll be field hockey that will be covered. And volleyball is at 5:30 on Thursday, right after the girls varsity soccer game. So 3 sports covered over the next couple of days. Hope you'll be able to join us here at Marshfield Cable.
Next 10 minutes are huge, Black.
So we'll set the lineup here for Marshfield in the 4th quarter. We've got Loria, Colby Loria out there. Alex Hayes. Matt DiPasquale. Will Garneau. Harry Cooley. Logan Burns. Liam Evans. Nolan Pina. Goaltender Jack Price. Owen Madden. Whitman-Hanson now coming out. Also James Campbell out there for Marshfield. Campbell's a junior midfielder. Standing over the ball to get things started is Liam Evans. Waiting for the referee's whistle. Underway here in the 4th quarter. 2-0 Marshfield. Pina plays it back to Madden. Madden takes a look. Looking for Burns. Burns being pursued there by Nahili. A little contact whistled. It'll be Marshfield ball. Madden plays it over to Alex Hayes. Alex Hayes taking advantage of the space he has. trying to find Pina. Taken away there. Loria from Marshfield. Loria plays it all the way back. Garneau sends it back to Price. Price sends it back to Garneau. Garneau steps around, and he finds Loria. Loria now at midfield with a head of steam. Defended there by Collins. Saying it's Marshfield ball there, and Collins is standing over it. So it is Marshfield's ball to be played in by Alex Hayes. Alex Hayes, the senior, plays it to Pina. Pina sends it down into the Whitman-Hanson zone. Now it's taken by Nahili from Whitman-Hanson. Looking to send a attacker away. Now he takes it himself. He's broken up there by Pina nicely. James Campbell sends a ball up for Cooley. Cooley's battling with Tchaikovsky.
You've got a ref here!
Coach Turner not really happy with that call.
He's 5 yards. You've embarrassed him.
The official approximately 50 yards away made the call there. When there was another official 5 yards away, and that was pointed out by Turner. Back to the action. Collins looking to send an attacker away. And we're offsides. Number 18 for Whitman-Hanson, the only player I don't have a name for, is on his way. Offsides, unfortunately. Owen Madden now to play the ball for Marshfield. We're in the 3rd minute of the 4th period. Marshfield holding a 2-0 lead against Whitman-Hanson. Jack Price over to Owen Madden. Madden's able to send it away, and here comes Loria for Marshfield. Now he's loose. Defended by Collins. Collins has no choice but to send the ball out of bounds. It's kicked in there by Loria. Loria over to Cooley. Cooley steps into the box, sends it into the middle, played away by McAlpin for Whitman-Hanson. Now Marshfield looks to regroup. Pina sends the ball down. That'll be out of bounds. It'll be a goal kick for Randy Elfman, the senior goaltender from Whitman-Hanson, who made a couple of nice saves in that 3rd period, keeping Whitman-Hanson in the game. Plays it quickly to Tchaikovsky. He's going to send it out to midfield. Alexander Gomes tried to play it, but now it's taken away by Burns. Burns from Marshfield with the left foot deflection. It's left there for Loria, able to clean it up. Colby Loria, senior defender, on the spot there. Burns brought the ball in. Elfman makes the save. Ball sitting on the doorstep, and Loria with his hustle able to put it away. Marshfield 3, Whitman-Hanson 0. We've got 16 minutes and 36 seconds left here in the 4th period. Marshfield takes a 3-0 lead. Trying times for Whitman-Hanson. And they're on the offensive here. Nahili trying to make something happen. He fires in on Price. Price makes a nice chest save. Now he comes out and grabs his own rebound. Pulls it away. He had Osorio on him there. Ball rolled into Pina. Pina plays it back to Price. Price going to send it up the middle where he finds Evans. Evans from Marshfield takes a look. Sends it up with the left foot to Logan Burns. Burns retrieves the ball. McAlpin for Whitman-Hanson. Finds Gomes. Now Cooley from Marshfield. Crafty stepping over the ball. Defended nicely there. Still has it. Sends it over to Campbell. Campbell looking to make something happen now. Blocked by Allen for Whitman-Hanson. Now Cooley with a shot quickly. Retrieved by Elfman. Not the most challenging stop of the day, but necessary. Put it away. No rebound there. Got burned on the last rebound. And was taking no chances there. Marshfield now with the ball. The goal scorer, Loria. Officials Blowing in some substitutions here from Marshfield. It'll be Ryan Tracy coming back into the game for Will Garneau. Garneau comes off to applause. Fist bump from his coach, Coach Turner. Loria now plays the ball into Cooley. Goes over to Burns. Osorio with the ball trying to send away. Osorio now with the ball back at midfield. He gets knocked down. No call there. Owen Madden. Bodies now. 2 bodies are going down. That's 3 bodies that went down with no call for Whitman-Hanson. And they come away with the ball anyway. This is Allen. Allen puts a shot in on Price. Price falls on it. Holds it. Takes a look up. Rolls it out with a throw to Alex Hayes. Alex Hayes challenged it by Osorio. Able to get it away there. It's picked off by Stafford. Stafford over to Nahili. Nahili now. Over to mysterious number 18. Now we're starting to see a little more challenging from the Whitman-Hanson challenging the officials. A little bit of frustration, perhaps down 3-0 with just under 14 minutes left here in the 4th quarter. Ball slips loose to Loria. Loria on the right-hand side. Lets it go from distance. Rolls in to Elfman. Elfman puts it away. Takes a look up. Sends it up into the air. Hoping to find Allen. Nahili. Just defended nicely by Marshfield. Here comes Pina, one of the goal scorers. Scored the 2nd goal of the game. He's looking for Evans. Plays it off of the defender from Whitman-Hanson. Pina's going to have a kick in here. Just 13 minutes left in the 4th quarter. Marshfield 3, Whitman-Hanson 0. Referee marking off. Marking off where he wants the defenders to be. Burns with a long shot, sends it in. That's sailed high and over the head of Elfman. It'll be a goal kick for Whitman-Hanson. Goal scorers again from Marshfield. Loria, Pina, and Bilodeau. Adding to this 3-0 lead here. Marshfield looking to go to 2 wins and no losses. Here comes Whitman-Hanson. Osorio taking it down, trying to beat the defender. It's bodied off nicely there by Alex Hayes. Did a nice job. A lot of pressure on the defenders given the rule changes. We'll get a substitution now. It's going to be Luke Toomey coming into the game, junior midfielder. He's replacing Logan Burns. Logan Burns had an assist on the last goal. Comes off to a nice applause here from the crowd. Owen Madden now takes a look up. Plays it to Toomey. Toomey back to Madden. Madden craftily sends it over. Di Pasquale gets it up to Cooley. Cooley looking to send away. Liam. Nope. Oh, we got a trip in the box. Should be a penalty. It'll be a penalty. Goes right to the ref, points right to the spot. It was Loria that was taken down. Ball was brought in by Liam Evans. Evans got it over to Loria. Loria pushed down in the box. Protest coming from it's just going to be an indirect kick. I thought he had signaled for a penalty kick. It's an indirect kick from just outside. We've got a goal. Goal scored by Pina, making it 4-0 for Marshfield. 2nd goal of the game for Nolan Pina. Marshfield with a 4-0 lead. Just outside, we got 10 minutes and 22 seconds left in the fourth period. Marshfield now climbing to a comfortable 4-0 lead. 2 goals for Pina. Pina able to power that one home with the top of the box.
Brendan, what are you playing?
A little push in the back there from Marquez. No call. And here comes Whitman-Hanson. Trying to make something happen. Turned away there by Di Pasquale. Di Pasquale again, looking to send Cooley. Played nicely there by Chklowski, who's had a good game for Whitman-Hanson. Alex Hayes takes a push in the back by Sylvia Marquez. Call goes against Whitman-Hanson. Ball's going to be played in there by Ryan Tracy. Ryan Tracy taking a look up, sophomore. Looking into the sun. Sends it a long way down. Trying to send away Liam Evans. Liam Evans looking to make something happen. Skipping across the ball there with a nice little spin move that's defended by Chklowski. Gomes now for Whitman-Hanson to Collins. Harassed by Liam Evans. Chklowski over to Nahili. Nahili takes a look. Couldn't send away Sylvia Marquez there. Ball comes to the foot of Collins. Loria just comes in and can't avoid Collins and sends him down to the turf. Heavy contact there. Collins with the ball, standing over. 8.5 minutes left here in the final quarter. Collins sends it directly to, he hits the crossbar, it's loose. And in a day of frustration, it continues for Whitman-Hanson. Jaden Stafford tried to bring that one home there. We had a couple of attackers there for Whitman-Hanson. We had a golden opportunity, but they couldn't get it past Jack Price on the rebound. James Campbell coming out of the game for Marshfield, along with Matt Di Pasquale. Harry Cooley comes out. Cooley's had a great game. Alex Hayes coming off now. Calpin for Whitman-Hanson. Matt Bilodeau just takes the ball away and goes on a cruise to midfield. Chklowski with a nice play for Whitman-Hanson. The ball's up. Collins comes away with it. Starts to reverse field. Takes a look. Very crafty. Matt Bilodeau's having none of it. Sends it away. Sends it to Toomey. Toomey just pushes directly into Chklowski. And the call goes against the defender there. Marshfield standing over the ball with a 4-0 lead. Just under 7 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Getting awfully late for Whitman-Hanson. Got the backup goaltender in, that's Ethan Smith. Just missed for Pina, who was going for a hat trick. Sending it just to the right of Ethan Smith, who has relieved Randy Elfman. Substitute for Marshfield. Jack Mitchelson comes into the game. Liam Evans comes out. Pina comes out. Scored 2 goals today. He's come out of the game. Collins being harassed by Baressa. Baressa takes the ball away, kicks it back into Whitman-Hanson territory where it's handled there by Nahili. Nahili over to Stafford. Ball sent into the Marshfield end. Taken away right there by Alex McKay. McKay's had a nice game for himself, and there's Bilodeau. Alex Hayes defending nicely at midfield. Going to be a Whitman-Hanson kick-in. Klowski sends it to Gomes. Gomes has taken away by Hamilton. And Luke Toomey sends it deep. Lauria looking to make something happen for Marshfield. He's got the ball at his feet, sends it to Toomey. Toomey draws some defenders. Ball ends up bouncing back into Ethan Smith, junior goaltender, sends it away for Whitman-Hanson. That's going to go out of bounds. It'll be a Marshfield kick in just outside of 5 minutes left in the game. Marshfield with a 4-0 lead. Looking to go 2-0 on the season. Things hold up the way they look right now. Whitman-Hanson will fall to 1-1. Marshfield's got to be happy with the start. After a 1-0 win on Friday, scoring 4 goals today. Shows a lot of promise. Got Gomes for Whitman-Hanson. Jack Price, a little struggle in bringing that one in. Owen Madden takes it away, relieves the pressure. Gets it up to Bilodeau. Bilodeau has it taken away there by Nahili. Nahili. Gomes able to tow it away. Over to Collins. Collins. Whitman-Hanson still hanging around. Trying to break their shutout here. Trying to break the clean sheet of Jack Price. Four minutes left now in the game. Got some substitutes coming into the game for Whitman-Hanson. Gomes comes out of the game. Chris Blackman in the game for Whitman-Hanson. Mike King. Ben Allen just brought it in. Alex McKay still just a wall down there for Marshfield. He's going to kick the ball into Madden. No. He touched the ball. Going to need another ball.
Now he's going to change the call. Is it our ball or not?
Black!
You're going like that the whole time.
Blue whistle.
Okay. Ball played in by McKay. Bilodeau.
Can't keep going inside, bud.
On.
Matt, go inside now. Take him inside. No, Mitch, you want to see that. Mitch's feet. Look dummy.
Ball played up to Jack Mitchelson. Mitchelson steps out of bounds.
A
little bit of confusion out there right now. Marshfield 4, Whitman-Hanson nothing. 2.5 minutes left in the game. Stafford for Whitman-Hanson plays it over to Collins. Collins standing over the ball to Ben Allen. Got a push on Whitman-Hanson. Marshfield has it away. There goes Lauria. Lauria coming down the sideline. He had the 3rd goal for Marshfield. Marshfield goal scorers one more time. Bilodeau started the scoring back in the 2nd period. And we had Pina with the first of his 2 goals, followed by Lauria, and then Pina again with his 2nd goal of the game, leading to this 4-0 Marshfield. A nice little burst there from Baressa from Marshfield. Now Collins controls the ball and sends it out to midfield. It's bodied there by Ryan Tracy, who sends it back to Madden. Madden up to Hamilton. Hamilton with a right foot taken from him by Collins. Collins looking to send away number 21, Jack Allen. Alex McKay just turns and fires it away from Marshfield, relieving the pressure. Now Bilodeau. Bilodeau with a pass from Mitchelson. Bilodeau carrying in. He's got an elbow in the back. Doesn't quite go down. Just enough to keep... Marshfield hustling. Bilodeau loose. Oh. Lauria and Bilodeau were hovering around there, and goaltender Ethan Smith was was left to take care of his own business and was able to retrieve it and pull it in. We're inside of 2 minutes now. The referees will go to their watch. In a 4-0 game, I would think they wouldn't be looking to add too much time to this one. And there's a pass from Loria. Mitchelson with a shot that was just caught nicely with the left foot of Ethan Smith. Big save there.
Next one, Mitch.
Nice attempt by Jack Mitchelson. A lot of good work being done there. A lot of hustle still from Marshfield inside of 2 minutes with a 4-0 lead. Loria standing over the ball. It's a corner. Sends it over to Mitchelson. Mitchelson with a big right foot. And there's the whistle. It's a final. Marshfield goes to their 2-0, their second win of the season. Very impressive 4-0 victory over Whitman-Hanson. I want to thank you for tuning in today. Marshfield Cable Television. Final score, Marshfield 4, Whitman-Hanson nothing. Goal scorers for Marshfield, Bilodeau. 2 goals for Pina and 1 for Loria. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you soon. This is David Snow signing off.
How are you?